and then See You in My Nightmares, which is a collab that people don't really talk about that much.
I hate this song.
What?
You say the P-U.
Oh, yeah. You think your shit don't stink, but you are
Mrs. P-U. Yeah. Yo, I'll be honest with you. None of the Wayne and Kanye collabs hit for me.
Order in the court.
In the hip-hop justice system, certain albums leave behind more than records sold and chart positions. They leave fingerprints. In New York City, two dedicated investigators, Klass Regg and Taurian B, examined the classics, the controversies, and the cultural evidence that shaped the music. For this case, we will be revisiting Kanye West's 2008 album, 808s and Heartbreak. When he released this album, it confused fans, divided critics, and changed the conversation around what rap music could sound like. But the question remains, was 808s and Heartbreak Kanye West's most innovative project? Or is it another album in his catalog that pushed the culture further? Klass Regg and Taurian B are reopening the file to investigate the influence, the risk, and the aftermath. Did this album really inspire a whole generation of artists? Or has this impact been overstated with time? The evidence is in the melodies. The motive is in the heartbreak. The influence is being felt. These are their cases. Dun dun.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to another episode of Rap in Order. I'm Klass Regg.
And I'm Taurian B.
You might not recognize it that much from that side of things, but things are a lot different around here.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I moved 2 floors up.
Yeah.
So I'm not done figuring out how I want to do this. I think this background is going to change. I got some ideas, but I've been feeling like a crackhead itching to record. I've been itching, man. Like I was doing so much editing and stuff, man. I'm glad that we back in here because I'm excited for this episode.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, me too.
Me too.
We kind of been putting this one off a bit. Because I think we wanted to do. I think we were going to do some type of live show type element at one point for it, but
I think. When are we going to, did we do the Kendrick album that we said we were going to do a live show for?
Yeah, so it was going to be Damn.
We did Damn?
Which we recorded, yeah.
Shit, I'm sorry, y'all. We did so many episodes.
Yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of other things we could pick out of that to kind of run through. So
agreed.
It's fine.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. As you guys can see, yes, ladies, I want to make this clear. I bleed purple and gold, but if I were going to root for any other team besides the Lakers, it's the New York Knicks. I am from New York City. My mother worked at MSG when I was a kid. I went to MSG on numerous occasions. Mm-hmm. The first concert I ever saw was Chris Cross at MSG. I am a huge fan of Jalen Brunson. I think him and his father's story is very cool and endearing. I'm pretty sure when he was going through all those practices, it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
But I'm also a fan of all of them. Cat, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, what is his name? Mikal Bridges. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Alvarado, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's in New York, he went to Christ King High School. Like, I'm a fan. So with that being said, go Knicks. Right now we're recording, they are up 2-1. Hopefully after this comes out, they will be up 3-1.
Yeah. Facts. Knicks in 5, we hope,
I'm gonna be realistic.
Knicks in 6.
Knicks in 6.
So the next game is at MSG.
Next game is at MSG. They go back to San Antonio. They win that game.
Okay.
I find it hard to. I just because I'm being respectful. So I find it hard to believe that Wemby won't muster up something, especially if they go down 3-1, to at least give win in front of his home crowd.
Yeah.
To give them that dignity. And it'll also be sweeter if they win at MSG opposed to another city.
I don't know what it is about MSG, man. It always brings the life out of the opponents. The opponents come alive at MSG.
Yo, bro.
It's crazy.
They were talking about that. They were saying, like, because you got to think, like, there's dudes that have had some of their career games.
Yeah.
They said that some ball players will be out injured and will, like, be like, all right, cool. I'm not going to play these next 2 games so I can be ready for MSG.
So you could be, it's crazy. It's a staple. But like you, I'm not, Knicks is not my default team.
Right.
I'm Pistons through and through, but I've inherited being a Knicks fan because I mean I've been here for so many years. I'm an honorary New Yorker.
Right.
So I want to see them win. I want to see them take it far. I don't see how you wouldn't want this to happen for them. Like it's been what, 53 years?
Bro, it's been
53 years, man. Why would you not want that? Why would you not root for that for New York? And New York is in this summer. If you're not in New York, you're gonna be jealous this summer. It's a lot happening. You got the World Cup, you got the Knicks on the heels of finals, of winning the finals.
Making history and winning the finals.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a lot of celebration around that.
Oh yeah,
Juneteenth around the corner. Like
Juneteenth is coming. This July is just going to be like another thing. It's just going to be hot as hell.
Yeah.
So you want to know something else I want to do this year? I want to make sure that I go to a tennis match. I want to go to the U.S. Open this year.
Oh, Serena back.
Yeah. I want to. Yeah, I want to go. I want to go and get that drink with the you know the accent things.
I've seen what you're talking about.
Yeah, they look like tennis balls. Pause.
Yeah,
but yeah, I want to get that.
I've seen that.
Yeah, man.
I would like that too. That'd be cool. Yeah. So what's been happening now?
Yo, question: have you listened to Ben Staples' new project?
Yeah.
Very political.
Yeah. Political, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a not too much of a sharp left because he still has had that type of content.
Yeah, he has.
But he leans a little more into it this time.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I told LaShawn that it reminds me of like 90s Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted, Lethal Injection. And he was like, I'm not like LaShawn was like, I've never listened to Ice Cube out. And I'm like, well, the tone, I was like, obviously musically it don't sound that way. I was like, but the tone is what it sounds like. I'm like, the reason why Ice Cube got hailed the way that he did, I mean, he was the original Kendrick if we keep it in, but like this, the tone of that project, that's what it gave me. I was like, and then maybe because it's West Coast and maybe I just thought that, but that's what I got. And I was like, damn, man.
I can listen to it again with those ears, but no, I like that project a lot, man. I think, and Vince Staples, man, like he's one of my he's been one of my favorites for a while. Like he just doesn't have a bad album.
Yeah, and he has so much personality.
Yeah.
So it kind of like makes it like you want to listen to the music because you're just like, yo, I know he has something to say of significance. He has something to say. He's very observant and like his view of the world is very cool. He's like the Dave Chappelle of like a musical Dave Chappelle.
Facts. He's been around for a while in that field for a while. We had that conversation before when we reviewed Ramona Park, I think it was.
Yeah.
Where we were like, yo, his personality is almost bigger than his music, where people don't really take to his music that much, his music content. And I was talking to somebody about that before where they're like, yo, I don't really know his music, but I like him. And it's like, damn, like he's putting out music, Netflix show, like he's in the mix, but he's not in your face in the mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is very true. Okay. Euphoria. What did you think of the finale?
I like the finale. I like the finale.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the finale.
I think overall the season I wasn't that big of a fan of. I see where Sam Levinson, the director and the writer, I could see where he probably had some hiccups with doing some of the things that he had to do because these actors got really popping in the process of the wait game of waiting for this season to come to fruition.
Right.
You know, Jacob Elordi is a big star now.
Right.
Zendaya, Sydney Sweeney. Like he had a really big
girl left, Barbie.
Yeah. She left the show.
Yeah. Hunter Schafer.
Yeah, Hunter Schafer is a star.
Yeah, is a star as well. Yeah. Right.
So yeah, man, he had kind of the dream team of actors and actresses on this show.
Yeah. I really enjoyed seeing Coleman Domingo's character.
Yeah.
And like them like telling his story. So, you know, they do the backstories of everybody. His story and Alamo's story were my two favorite backstories. Because Alamo's story, I didn't foresee that happening at all, that his mom was going to be an original city girl.
Yeah.
Like his mom is the OG city girl.
Right.
I didn't see that one at all.
That was crazy. I need to think of it that way, but she was.
Right. And then with Ali, like seeing who he is now, you would have never thought that he was like that in the past. So in his past, so I was like, damn, like he really like put in the work and changed. And then like, you know, and then him have like, I guess because he's been around so many addicts, like him having the foresight to be like, yo, something ain't right. That was like some detective shit.
Mm-hmm.
I like tested and see that it was fentanyl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
because from what he knew, and from what we know, all through this season, she hasn't been messing with.
Right, she was clean.
Yeah.
So, you know, like it was just crazy. Like how the fuck do you OD on one Percocet? You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was pretty profound and pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. I know that you aren't a watcher of this particular show, but Dutton Ranch is on. So it's the sequel to the TV show Yellowstone, which ended. And like I don't know the actors' real names. I just like they're just actually, you know what? One of the main actors on the Dutton Ranch show is, remember in Higher Learning. So remember that Michael Rappaport's character, like he was being brought into the Aryan Nation by one main dude.
Oh yeah. The bald guy.
Yeah.
Well,
he's not bald anymore.
Okay.
So Cole Hauser.
Okay.
Cole Hauser he plays the character of Rick Wheeler, who I fucking love. He's one of my favorite television characters of all time. Like Rick Wheeler is a man's man. He's a real life cowboy, and he's married to, on the show, he is married to Kelly Riley. Her name is Beth Dutton.
Okay.
And they're ranchers, so they leave Montana because things go haywire, and they move to Texas, and now they're pretty much like taking over on the show. It's a pretty good story. It's easier to follow because it only focuses on them. Yellowstone, it was like a whole Marvel universe.
Yeah.
And like, cause it had like Indians, it had real life cowboys, and it had marshals. So it had these different elements.
And the stories all kind of intertwined.
Yeah, and all stories all kind of intertwined. And so Tyler Sheridan is the creator of the show. And he's also worked on and created other shows like Landman. I don't know if you watched that. Landman's a good action.
Landman is good.
Landman is good. Tulsa King is good. Lioness is good.
I know about Lioness.
I don't even know when this dude finds time to sleep. Like he's basically doing what Tyler Perry does, but on a higher level. So I don't know like if he's like writing these like 100% himself or whatever, but
does he have like a first look deal or some shit?
He must have it, like because he bro, like pretty much he's funding Paramount. Like Paramount, like all of the shows, like any show he wants to make, he just gets made. Mayor of Kingstown, like
he doing that too. Yeah, that's like some what's her name?
You talking about Lena Waithe?
Shonda Rhimes.
Oh, Shonda Rhimes. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it's like. Yeah, like whatever his idea, like he gets to make it.
Shonda had a day of the week. Shonda Thursdays.
Yeah, bro.
Like that was a thing.
Yeah, this dude, man, let me tell you how powerful he is, man. He had the power to tell Kevin Costner to fuck up. It's Kevin Costner. He made The Bodyguard. Yeah. He made Dances with Wolves.
That's Whitney BFF.
Yeah.
Gotta chill.
Yeah, man. But that show right there is something that like I'm like.
They got my man Ed Harrison in it.
Yeah, Ed Harrison in it. Yes, he's on the show.
I fuck with Ed Harrison.
Yeah, bro, it's a good show. I think it's if you get bored, it's only 5 episodes in right now. It's good to watch, and it pretty much it catches you up pretty fast. To let you know what's going on.
What am I watching right now? I'm watching. I went back and I started watching Watchmen again.
Oh,
I don't know why, but I just was like, I want to watch this again.
Okay.
So I'm a couple episodes in, which is crazy that it didn't get another season, but whatever. So I'm watching that, and then I'm watching Love Island. I don't know if you locked into that.
I didn't like. I could. So the 6 episodes a week.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's every day.
Yeah,
they're like Sims characters.
Yeah, it scared me.
It's every day.
It feels like the Truman.
Doing some shit.
It feels like the Truman Show, bro. Yeah, I don't know if I could do it.
It's a little crazy, but it makes it better when you got somebody to talk to about it.
Right. If I told Sarah that I wanted to, I'm pretty sure we would.
Oh yeah, we
would lock in.
Like it's fun to lock in when you got somebody else to watch it with you.
Okay, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. So all right, let's circle back. So we did the emergency episode for Iceman.
Yep.
Right, but we didn't really touch on the other 2 projects. Real quick, like just give me like now that we're a little removed from it, how do you feel about about
Habibti and
Habibti and Maid of Honor? Yeah.
So pretty much the same with my ranking, because I think we did rankings last time where it was Iceman, Maid of Honor, and Habibti for me.
Right.
And it's still the same. I like Habibti, but again, it's his singing voice that's like it's for too long. I think if he broke up the voice with like maybe if he had some other features on there,
right,
then it'd probably be more digestible. But yeah,
My rankings are the same as yours, and I still enjoy both. I still enjoy all three projects, but like in that order. I'm still listening to Iceman. Yesterday, I gave Iceman a run through.
Yeah, same.
And like, I was like, it's funny because I got bored and I was watching like this podcast conversation between Torre and Mark Lamont Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And Torre hates Drake so much.
Yeah, I saw a clip of that.
Yeah,
where he was like, "It's not real rap. Come on."
Yeah, and it's funny, and it's funny to me because it's just like Torre, like, is so against like somebody saying that he can like flow. He's like, he can't flow.
Mm-hmm.
He's not lyrical, and I'm like, damn, Drake must have really did something to piss him off. Like he really don't like Drake. I'm like, cause all this ain't true, bro. Yeah. I was like, there's a lot of things that like Drake lacks. I'm like, well, what are we doing, Torre? But I say all that to say, I'm really like, Iceman is slowly but surely getting to that point where I'm competing it with if you're reading this is too late. And you know, like if you're reading this too late is like my go-to Drake album.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
That is cool because it relates him to an era that people didn't think he could get in touch with it anymore.
Right.
So that's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So also what I wanted to talk about, it was just announced that J. Cole's Forest Hills Drive has reached a new status. Let's see. Forest Hills Drive has officially spent a total of 600 weeks on a Billboard 200. It joins Drake's Take Care and Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City as the only rap albums in history to reach this milestone.
Interesting. Big three, man.
Yeah. So, you know how like, you know what? I'm gonna land this plane. So the other day I was bored and I was like watching other like some of our older episodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there was one episode where me and you had an argument. I didn't tag. I can look back and say I antagonized you a little bit, but you still got crazy.
What?
When we were basically saying like our favorite rappers without classic projects, and I had Big Sean in there, and like you agreed with the other two I had, and I was like, so what about Big Sean? And you got irritated because like you basically let it be known who you agreed with.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I just wanted to hear what you had to say, and you was like, nah, Detroit is classic.
Yeah.
But okay, so that right. But I agree with you with all artists have their definitive projects, right?
Yeah.
So basically your argument in that conversation was fans collectively feel like that's Big Sean's best project and that's his classic. So do you agree with the notion that all artists have like a definitive album, even if you have albums that are like your favorites? Like a lot of people say that I've learned over time that a lot of people feel that Drake's Nothing Was the Same is his best album. Some people newly, but all in all, it's Take Care.
Yeah,
right.
I agree. Yeah.
But then we have some people that feel like Damn is Kendrick Lamar's best album, but I think the definitive all in all is Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
And then the same thing with Forest Hills Drive. So do you think that that's like a thing? Because like now, like, you know, you have people speaking out saying Nas's It Was Written is actually his best album and better than Illmatic.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like, no, stupid. Like it's Illmatic.
Right.
Or like for Jay-Z, I like to argue that's Reasonable Doubt. And maybe I think that one is like a little divisive because most people say Blueprint, but I think that's an age thing.
Mm-hmm.
But do you agree with that? That like artists you can have your favorite album, but artists have their definitive album.
Facts.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think I've always agreed with something like that. I just don't think I've ever thought about it so literally, but it's true.
Right.
Because like people, you know, my favorite Drake album is Nothing Was the Same.
Right.
But I think the one that gets the most recognition, and I can understand why, is Take Care.
Right.
Like, Take Care changed a lot. The one that actually caused the shift in something.
Right.
Well,
I just thought I just thought about that, like, because like there's certain albums you're always going to be able to find in the record stores. It's always in production. It's always selling, right? And that's because it's kind of like, I'm not saying like we're told like, hey, this is a definitive album or this is their best album, but it just is. It's like who the masses took to, and like fans like there's certain songs that are always going to chart and everything like that. And I was just like, like it was just interesting to me.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, damn, like, so Forest Hills Drive really is it?
I was gonna say, what do you think it is for J. Cole?
Well, for me,
what two of those for him?
I think Forest Hills Drive is like his best and most is his most definitive, his best album, definitive album, and most recognizable album. But I definitely think that like me personally, I think KOD is his best project, but that's just me being that's my bias or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what his other like it could be Born Center.
Yeah, it could be Born Center. People really like that album.
Right. Yeah, like over time. At first I don't think people liked it that much, but I think that over
because he
time.
came out with Kanye.
Kanye and Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be Born Center. I guess it's a little more up in the air for J. Cole.
Yeah, for J. Cole, I think it's up in the air. But like, but Drake and Kendrick, absolutely. Like, there's conversations, but then like at the end of the day, it all comes down to good kid.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Kanye, album we're getting into today is from Kanye,
Yes.
well, Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West, Ye himself. Which, you know, on the subject of Ye, did you see that he's dropping the deluxe for Bully?
Yeah, he did, and he announced it via commercial during the NBA Finals.
Yeah,
that was a fucking flex.
Yeah, it was. But it's also like, what can we expect with that, right? What do you think? Are you looking forward to that? How do you feel?
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm not looking forward to it. Like, I don't know what it is. Like Kanye put like it's starting to feel like Kanye is kind of like on autopilot with creating music. Yeah. Like what he comes out and then I'm like, this is good. This is not good. This feels half baked. Or damn, like I wish that he was more focused or whatever like that. It seems like he can like Kanye knows he can fucking make a record in his sleep and he could put something out. And I just think that's all he's doing.
Yeah, I think so too. But this, we're taking it back to 2008, November 24th.
Yeah.
2008, when Kanye dropped 808s and Heartbreak. This is, like I said, fourth album. It's coming off a crazy run of albums, right? One of the best trilogies in rap music of all time.
Yep.
They graduate with College Dropout, Late Registration, and Graduation. You know, after that, we know that he had a very huge shift in his personal life with the passing of his mom, Dr. Down the West. And he lost his girlfriend at the time. I think it was Alexis.
Yeah, Alexis Pfeiffer.
Alexis Pfeiffer. So there was a lot happening for Kanye. And I can always remember reading about that and being like, damn, like, and if you're a day one Ye fan, you know how close he was to his mom.
Yeah.
You know, that was a huge shit for him, you know? So I was like, I don't even ever see Kanye making music again. Like, this is such a crazy loss, you know?
Imagine if he like quit.
Yeah. He'd be one, like, and we never heard from him again.
Right. Like, or like maybe he just produced, like, that would be so, like, I think he would, like, it would be so much bigger. Like, he would be, what?
Such a legend. I mean, he's, you know, legend now, granted, but such a fucking legend.
Yeah, he would be.
But, you know, he put this out, and leading up to this, I was following Kanye's blog. Kanye West University, I think it was called.
Okay.
And on there, he would write updates on it. It was really cool because it was the last time. It was one of those times where an artist felt, you know, attained like within arm's reach, but still had their privacy. You know, so like he would go on there and make blog posts, and he would talk about this album and like the thoughts surrounding it, leading up to it, because it had leaked that he was singing on here.
Right.
So he had a post where he was like, yeah, nah, that's what I feel like doing. There's nothing to rap about. You know, he had like the long post, but it wasn't like erratic. It was just like, I'm just explaining how I'm feeling and my mindset. Like, this is where I'm at. And that's what made this album special. Like, those little moments like that where, you know, we know that Kanye has like creative art now when he puts out albums where it just continues to live on and goes into DSPs and he changes shit. Back then, he kind of did the same thing before DSPs, because I remember he put out an incomplete version of Love Lockdown, and then he went in and tweaked it, and then he released it again. But I'm getting ahead of myself. 808s and Heartbreak came out in 2008. It was released through Def Jam, Rockefeller Records. It was recorded for the most part in Cali, with some recording taking place in Hawaii, of course. Mr. Hudson was on here, Kid Cudi, Jeezy, Wayne. The album came out and sold 450,000 copies in the first week, which people would kill for today. But back then, that was pretty low for Kanye standards at the time. What was your experience with this album? What do you remember about?
So when they said that like songs were leaking, I remember like I was so excited I wouldn't listen to them.
Yeah.
So I downloaded them, but I didn't listen to them. And like if somebody tried to play it for me, I would like walk away. So the MTV Awards come and he performs Love Lockdown, and like I was fucking shocked because I was like, yo, who is this? Like, did he just producing like a new artist? Like because you know we didn't know. He was like, yo, what's going on? And I remember being so excited and so happy because like that was it sounded like something I never fucking heard before. Like he had animals and stuff going on in the background. Like I was like, yo, what is going on? And I was just so excited. And I worked the overnight at Levi's that night. So I had to leave. So right at, cause remember that was when the MTV Awards came on Sundays.
Yeah.
So I had to leave home and like drive down to work and like I'm telling everybody about it because like I guess they were traveling but most of our coworkers didn't live in Manhattan. I lived in Manhattan, so like my commute was really quick. There was no traffic outside. Like they were commuting. I'm like, yo, he's singing and like nobody could recognize him. And I remember this. Afterwards, they interviewed Lil Wayne and they were like, what are your thoughts? And he was like, I love it. I like nobody can't tell me I can't sing now. Like he did it. Like nobody can tell me I can't sing. Nobody can't tell me I gotta rap all the time. I get to sing. And I was like, damn, did we just
open up the floodgates?
Yeah, just open up the fucking floodgates, Kanye. But like that was my original memory. Like after hearing Love Lockdown, then like I allowed myself to like listen to leaks and shit in anticipation for the project coming out. But like I was like so over the moon for that project, bro. Like I was ready for it. I remember like it being a big deal, like seeing promo for it, and like that was like my first time becoming like fully aware of like Virgil. Because he did the album art.
Yeah.
He did the album art. No, Klass did the album art, but Virgil like creative directed it. Right? Yeah, that's how it worked. Yeah. It was a Klass image, but Virgil was the one who creative directed it. And then like them coming up with the concept of how he's going to dress, wearing the gray suit, having the fucking fro hawk. Like I was just like, I was like so like thrown off because I was so used to like graduation. Yeah, I was like, yo, he's wearing suits now, like
switch up.
Yeah, like and
this was only a year later.
Right. And I remember like somebody was brought it to my attention. They were like, well, all the greats have eras. Like of how like they dress, like their sound. Like so like you got Michael Jackson, you got Madonna, you have like shit, even fucking Elvis. Like, you know, you have Janet, you have artists that, you know, they dress a certain way or they're trying to like give you a certain like style or era. Like Tyler the Creator does that really well now.
Yeah, he does.
So, you know, I thought that was really cool and really dope. You know, that Kanye was like experimenting and like showing that like he already proved that he could be like, you know, one of the top rappers, but like he wanted to prove that he was a big pop star and crossover and everything like that. And like he really wanted to compete with Justin Timberlake. Funny story, you probably saw the clip. Where Kanye was saying like he was trying to get the drums right on Strong because he wanted drums like Timberland.
Oh yeah, he had Timberland.
Yeah. But no, did you see the part where he went to other producers? He went to Pharrell for it didn't sound right. He went to Swiss Beats, it was a completely different song. He was like, he hated it. And then he said like he went to Timberland and he said Timberland did it in like 5 minutes and then spent 20 minutes talking about how he's the greatest.
Talking about how Timberland is the greatest?
No, Timberland did the beat, did the drums. No. And then he talked about himself.
Oh, okay.
Timberland was like, I'm the best. Like I'm like this is why you came to me.
This is why.
Because I'm him. I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi and you are young Anakin Skywalker. Like basically saying like you will never be able to do drums like me, nigga. Like and like Kanye like was happy to tell the story. Like it didn't like bother him. He was like, yeah, like Timberland's is great.
Yeah,
like
Timberland's a
like,
man.
Yeah, like I just thought that was cool, like a cool story to tell. That like and humble because he said like my drums are never good.
But yeah, and that's super humbling to say some shit like that, right? Because
like you wouldn't think that of Kanye to humble himself and do that.
I think that's the misconception of Kanye because I think when he has those moments of being so boisterous and like so, you know, like over the top with his ego, I think it's because of he knows who he's surrounded by when he does shit like that. It's like when Kanye said, Jay-Z said, "Look how sane he act."
Yeah,
you know,
that's a
around
fact.
me. You know, like he's this, he's that, but he don't do that around me.
Right.
I think it's the same.
He gets real normal.
Yeah,
Cameron said it too.
yeah, it's the same effect. He knows what to do around certain people. He knows he wouldn't pop his shit in front of Timberland. He would never do that. So it makes sense. I think with this album, again, and it was supported by 4 singles. Love Lockdown, of course. Heartless, Amazing, and Paranoid.
Yeah.
When Love Lockdown came out, like you said, I do remember specifically that award show and watching that and the whole aesthetic change. Even in this time, funny enough, I think Drake came out a year later with So Far Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, less than a year later with So Far Gone, because he started wearing the track jackets with the broken heart on it.
Yeah. And it was
a thing.
I forgot. Like, and there was the Lego, right?
Yeah.
What are those girls' names that made that? Babe, you know? You remember them? The girls that made the broken heart? Okay.
Let me see.
Oh, the guy named.
It might have been. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. But yeah, it was at that time. It really started a movement with in fashion. It made like everybody kind of tweaked the way that they did shit.
Bro.
And then leading up to him coming up with 808s, we didn't hear anything from him until when?
We didn't hear anything until MTV Awards.
Yeah, but till
it was D and Ricky.
D and Ricky?
D and Ricky. Thank you. Thank you, babe. See, look, I knew you. Look at you. My beautiful girl. When you get a chance, can you give Jay a treat, please?
No. What I could do though is line him up and kick him off the second floor.
Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah, D and Ricky created. I remember, like, it was 2 guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was 2 guys. I was like, I don't remember being girls. So.
Right, it was 2 guys.
I knew them. They were like from that mixy soul era.
Yeah,
where everybody was hanging out.
Yeah, because they used to come into the Levi store all the time. So yeah, I remember those.
Actually,
followed by Questlove.
I used to make fun of people for wearing those pins, and then Kanye wore them.
Look at that.
I found them.
That was the Goodwood era, Karma Loop, all that stuff.
Yeah, Goodwood. Hey yo,
what a time!
Yeah.
What a time!
I remember Alvin wanted us to do Goodwood stuff for FKB.
Yeah,
and I just didn't. I was like, I remember like we went down to the place and everything like that, and then I was just thinking to myself like, I don't know. I was like, I don't like the name.
Well, he used to wear that shit all the time, and niggas used to say the same thing, like, "Hey, yo, they got the Goodwood on."
Yeah, I don't get it.
Man, look at this. What an era.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
We over here looking at
to me, it was more someone they made their name on, like, Goodwood was literally poor man's Jesus piece.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
But it was cool because, I mean, everybody was on the same level. That's what it made. That's what made it good.
And then they took it too far. It became like bracelets, like everything was wood.
Yeah. See? But yeah, 808s and Heartbreaks is one of those projects that I feel like people can like tell you they were like how they reacted like when they first heard it, or like how it made them feel and shit. Because like it influenced so many people. Like I would say, like obviously, like you said already, it influenced Drake. We don't get Kid Cudi. I think Kid Cudi was influenced by Kanye, but like obviously the sound of 808s and Heartbreaks, like Kid Cudi's DNA is all in that as well, right? We don't get Travis Scott. We don't get a Juice WRLD. Tyler Creator obviously is influenced. Wayne literally, like I said, the night of MTV Awards said, like, I can sing now. Like if he's singing, I can sing now. You know, those are the artists that like for me come to mind when I think of who was influenced by Kanye West and 808s and Heartbreaks.
I think the part
directly.
The song I was alluding to earlier was Put On.
Oh, with Jeezy, okay.
Because before that, when people heard that, we hadn't heard anything from Kanye since his mom died. That was like the first, like.
Yeah, you're right, because and the verse was about that. You're 100% right.
That was the moment.
Yeah.
And we reviewed a couple episodes ago. We reviewed the recession and we talked about that a little bit.
Okay.
But
that's true.
But yeah, I think that was the moment where everybody's ears perked up. Like, word, like he's all right to borrow a little T-Pain.
You 100% right, because during that time frame, I remember, like, so me and L used to hang out every day. So if I didn't have to work or film, we was together. And I remember L made me play that song so much because he really liked Kanye's verse. I was like, yo, bro, like, I'm not playing the song again. I'm not playing it again. Like, I want to listen to other music.
Yeah.
Like, and he only, like, he just wanted to hear Kanye. Like, he didn't want to hear Jeezy part. Like, he just wanted to go to Kanye part. And I was just like, yo, stop.
So like it was still niggas that owe him checks.
Yeah, and some bitches that owe him sex. Yeah, like he really fucked with that verse. Yeah, that shit spoke to him like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Chess. But yeah, this album was also ranked as one of the 500 greatest albums of all time.
I agree. Like, it's so funny that so many people, because remember when this project came out, people was like, yo, he's singing? I remember like Fat Joe.
They let Kanye perform at the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Lost in the World. But Lost in the World was from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's not 808s and Heartbreaks.
Oh, y'all doing 808s and Heartbreaks.
Yes, babe. Oh, okay. It's okay. So it's okay. But yeah, I remember Fat Joe, like, cause he was saying that, like, besides, like, Fat Joe has like he also always talks about this. LL Cool J is his favorite rapper of all time.
Fat Joe, right?
Yeah, Fat Joe. But Kanye is his current, like, new guy, favorite rapper, and he said that he didn't like that he was singing, and it's funny because we did a Fat Joe episode talking about going commercial, and now he's like softened his take on it, like, yeah, it's cool, but I just like it when the nigga rap.
Yeah.
But that, like, so many people were against him singing. They were like, yo, what is he doing? This auto-tune shit is trash. Like, and now we fast forward, like, pretty much without him, there's like multiple artists that wouldn't have careers without him doing that.
Yeah.
Like, he opened so many doors for so many artists. Shit. I didn't list Young Thug and Gunna. My bad.
Facts.
Young Thug and Gunna, truthfully, might not, because of what we got conditioned to hearing from 808s and Heartbreaks, it might not have worked for them.
Do you think Future exists without this?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because you got to think, he was with the Dunce family for years. And, like, he was making music a different way. I think that Kanye, like, all right, I'm gonna make sure I say this. Yes, T-Pain was doing a lot, right? But what Kanye did, Kanye is just musically, in my opinion, more inclined than T-Pain.
Yeah.
So I think that the way that Kanye was making songs, because Kanye made a lot of songs about pain and heartbreak on this project, versus with T-Pain made happy songs. He made pop records.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, a lot of people might have used auto-tune because of him, but they weren't making the records like how a Future would,
right, because
of Kanye. So yeah, I definitely think that Future is also was directly influenced by Kanye.
Yeah.
Being able to do that, because, like, you know, I think it like Future can rap, but like Future croons, and that's more of his bread and butter.
I guess looking at this, you can say the artists that Kanye and Wayne influence kind of run parallel to each other.
Yeah, I do too. I think they were definitely both pushing pain and trying to get certain things like out. Like, I feel like when Wayne made I Feel Like Dying, like that influenced a whole generation of kids.
Even outside of Wayne musically, Wayne's aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
His tattoos.
Yeah.
All of that.
Wayne, like, to me, Wayne is Allen Iverson of hip hop.
Yeah, for sure. But well put.
Yeah.
Well put.
He's Allen Iverson of hip hop.
But yeah, this album, even getting into the crux of like what it opens with, you know, this album opens with Say You Will.
Right.
Which is insane. 6 minutes, you know, I think this song is one of Kanye's best songs.
I agree.
And it feels like a freestyle. I think most of this album is kind of
I don't think he focused on lyrics that much in the project. It was more of the feeling. I always felt like Say You Will was obviously a strong opener. It was kind of like a precursor, but to me, the opener of the project is Welcome to Heartbreak.
Same. I agree. I think that should have been the opener, the proper opener. Because Say You Will is 6 minutes, so I can't ignore that it opens it.
Right.
But Welcome to Heartbreak should have been the first song. It's just so obvious. It like, it scratches my brain. Like, I just wonder why he didn't start it off with
Maverick. I'm sorry, babe. Put that on the floor. I'm going to keep reaching for it.
But yeah, okay. That's my only critique from there. But other than that, Say You Will is amazing. And then Drake took it up another notch for using it as like a ranting moment.
Yeah.
For So Far Gone.
Yeah, he did.
And that's when one of my brothers, when I was trying to put him onto Drake and he wasn't catching on at the time, and I played his Say You Will freestyle, he was like, okay.
Yeah, that's how a lot of that is what, for me, the way I got a lot of people to fuck with Drake was the song with him and Bun B.
Uptown?
Yeah. Uptown. Yeah. That's how I got a lot of people that wasn't. Yeah. That's how I sold a lot of people that song, and like Drake on that shit. I got mad. I got so many people in my neighborhood to fuck with him off of that song.
But yeah, so we go from Say You Will to Welcome to Heartbreak, which properly introduces the masses to Kid Cudi.
To Kid Cudi, yes. It properly, yes. Because Day and Night was out and it was going, and no, Jim Jones did not make Day and Night hot.
I know.
I'm standing on that.
A lot of New Yorkers will feel differently. But for people outside of New York, I don't think they felt that effect at all. Kid Cudi is his own entity.
Yeah, I agree. I wish that we got, like, I love Kid C-Ghost. But I wish that we got I wish we got a longer project from Kanye and Cudi, because I think that the chemistry that they had, I really wanted more music from them. I wish we could have got like a kind of like Watch the Throne from those two.
Yeah.
Right. I really do. Like, cause I don't think now, like, I know Kanye and Cudi, like they literally like are in love with one another. Like, love, like, you're not in love, you know what I mean? But like, they love each other, but I don't think that they could work together anymore.
I don't think so.
I think it's like love from a distance.
I also think Cudi is in a much different place now. Cudi has forgiven him for everything. They've gone back and forth so many times. I even caught a glimpse, because, you know, Cudi has a podcast now.
Right.
So I caught a glimpse of his podcast, his episode that he had with Mike Epps recently. And he was talking about Kanye's influence. He had a segment there talking about Kanye's influence and how he changed his life forever, and he's one of his GOATs. And I was like, okay, all right. So I mean, they're on terms good enough for him to acknowledge that.
Yeah, I believe like they like, cause like I want to say I saw a clip where Cudi was like, "Yo, shout out to Ye, love Ye." I just think, you know, that it's probably just best if they don't interact that much. At
least publicly.
Yeah, publicly. Yeah, I think because he put him in the cross with all the Pete Davis and shit. So, you know.
Yeah. That's true, because that's his man.
Yeah,
that's true. Man, what can we say about Heartless?
Yo, man,
Produced some production assistance from No ID.
Yeah,
on there. Welcome to Heartbreak, Plain Pat assisted on that. But yeah, Heartless, innovative video. The video was amazing. It had this, I remember it had like a real, take on his actual real life living room. Because I remember the Jetsons and all of that.
Yeah, his crib in LA,
Yeah. He was like always known for that. I forget what magazine did a profile.
It wasn't Complex?
Maybe. And then at the time he had Pastel. So the video just looked amazing. I used to watch that video a lot because it was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
There's like this energy around this album that's supposed to be somber, but also catchy.
Yeah. Like he figured out the formula how to make pop records and like crossover records and shit.
Even for the next song on here, Amazing with Jeezy, I remember him talking about, he used this song as an example of how to craft music that's catchy. So like, he was like, yeah, I realized, you know, with how to make my songs so where people sing along to it. He was like, you just make it repetitive, but like, you know, not in an annoying way, but like, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like he just, you know, something like that just catches.
It definitely gets you. Like, cause I watched one of his performances in stadium, and I was like, oh shit, like that's incredible. Like that's fucking great. Like what is being witnessed. Basically, everybody's singing it for him. Like he can't even get the words out.
Yeah.
Like he's just like
exactly. So yeah. So
one last thing. Have you ever heard the Christina Milian version of Amazing?
With the Dream.
Yeah. I fuck with it.
I used to really like it.
Yeah, man.
I haven't heard it in a while, but I had the video version. I used to download everything on my iPod Touch.
Okay.
So I had the video version of that on my iPod Touch.
I got
They had a video to it.
I found a iPod Classic.
Oh yeah, like in your crib? Or
no. So like out,
like the sale?
No, just out.
Oh
yeah. So I found it. So I'm trying to restore it, but I'm like, I think the person let it go because I think it stopped working. So I want to take it somewhere to see if they can like restore the factory settings for me and I can like use it. And then I got to figure out how to put music on it.
Well, first I would say even just figure out, see how much they charge you for that shit, because if they charge you a lot, you might as well just buy a new one. Because it's on eBay. That's true. Okay. It's on eBay for like $140, $150. They even got the U2 one. Remember the U2 one with the red?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All black with the red.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I just want an iPod, bro.
Yeah. Remember when I lost my shit?
Remember when I lost my shit?
Yeah. Bro. When we went to that Dave Chappelle shit.
You lost yours there, and I lost mine on a drunken night at Apartment 78.
Yeah.
I was dancing on couches the whole night.
Man.
Only reason I even remember that night is because of fucking pictures.
Yeah.
Not even video. Think about that. Can you believe that?
No video.
There's no video of it, but there's pictures. Like think about that. Like how like Tom like jumped. Like now there's a recording of everything.
Mm-hmm.
If there was like footage of me like standing on couches, dancing drunk, passing 10th grade to everybody and shit. Let me tell y'all something about Reg, everybody. If you intentionally tell Reg, I'm getting drunk tonight, Reg will make you look you dead in the face and say, well, that's on you. If you get drunk by mistake, I'll have more sympathy. But if you do this on purpose, fuck you.
Like I'm getting fucked up. And it's like, but we both out to have a good time. Like now you want me to intentionally with you. Because you're going to tell me at the top of the night you're getting fucked up.
I was going through something, all right? I really did it. So I thought it was okay to tell you I was getting fucked up. The rest of our friends got fucked up every night. I really got fucked up. I was in control most of the times. I'm like, hey, tonight I'm going to get fucked up. And Rez was like, well, that's on you. The next morning was crazy putting the pieces together.
Like, man, yeah, all we got is pictures.
Yeah, all we got is pictures
from that night.
Pictures. Brielle has like these pictures of me where like I'm going through stages of throwing up in the back of a taxi cab. Son, it's so funny.
I know that taxi cab driver was pissed.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. But yeah, so getting back into the scope of this album, we talked about Amazing a little bit with Jeezy. Did you feel like he was a good match?
Yeah, I felt like Jeezy was perfect for Amazing. I think the way he came on with his voice was dope because it like he dropped the beat out, he let it breathe, and Kanye was really good at that, like showcasing shit. So because you like, and especially if it's your first listen. And like you're listening to it, not looking at the track list, you just went into it and I'm like, oh shit, like that was dope, like that was fucking dope. And I believe, didn't we get what did we get from like? Did we got something? Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Oh yeah, so Can't Tell Me Nothing was that? Yeah, before this.
It was before this, but it was I want to say we got something out of that. Kanye used the vocals from.
He used the vocals from Can't Tell Me Nothing. He took the vocals from I Got Money.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, sorry about
that.
I couldn't remember.
I Got Money from Jeezy from I think it was the Inspiration album.
Okay, from 102.
I Got Money with T.I.
Okay,
that was my shit too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, next is Paranoid with Mr. Hudson. Mr. Hudson, where are you?
Where the fuck is Mr. Hudson?
I thought that Paranoid was dope.
Yeah. Paranoid was like the quintessential H&M song.
Yeah, it was. And it just was funny, but working retail, like this this album is a amazing retail album.
It is.
Like if you work in like a retail store, because remember what was his name? What is the name of the store? Top Man.
Oh yeah.
I felt like Top Man. I felt like Top Man was made for 808s.
For that type of, I used to steal accessories from there. All them little like chains and shit that they had, and little cheap rings and shit. You had somewhere to go for that night.
Right. The funny thing is that for Top Man, I was too big for their clothes. And at that time, like I'm way bigger now than I was back in fucking 2011. Yeah. Like back then, like I was actually like a decent size and like I couldn't fit their shit.
Yeah, they had they shit was some like they had some weird sizes, but like I used to just get their accessories and some of like their shirts and stuff. I think I even bought some shoes from there. Just for like fashion week.
But this song was upbeat, and I thought that and I had like everybody like singing along to it. It felt like very like 90s kind of like Euro 90s pop. And I thought that was cool that like Kanye like was able to like tap into that and like do that on the project.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think Kanye is so forward thinking. Well, in that time frame, because right now I think he's struggling with making his footprint on this scale, because there's a lot of different innovators in the
right,
and there's a lot of people that are already doing their own thing. So when he does something, it just feels like he's trying to keep up. I think that's what it is now. Back then he was like on his own vibe, on his own way.
Yeah, he was leading the charge.
Yeah,
and that happens sometimes. You know, some artists they kind of like they age out. I think Kanye's subject matter has aged out, but I do think that if he just focus on producing, I think that he will probably be ahead of the curve.
I agree. Yeah, I did. I found Mr. Hudson.
Okay, yeah, look at this. Yeah, he's still out and about and shit.
So
look, he's like a black man in that one.
Yeah, man, Mr. Hudson was cool. I don't know what's happening, but hope he's good out there.
I hope so too.
But yeah, so Love Lockdown, I guess. I mean, we've already said, unless you had something else to share about that one.
I think that I'm sorry, I'm like skipping and shit like that, but like Love Lockdown, like no, like I just thought that Love Lockdown was like incredible. I thought that Love Lockdown was like one of the I think Love Lockdown is one of the greatest songs ever made in history. Songs.
Love Lockdown?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder how somebody like David Bowie felt about Love Lockdown.
Exactly. That's what I feel like. I feel like 808s and Heartbreak. Yeah, I feel like 808s and Heartbreaks is a project that David Bowie would have tapped into if he was still at like the height of his career. Because like I listened to Black Star, that was his last project that he made. Like it was made before he died, and it came out after he died. But like I look at that and I'm like, David Bowie. I wonder if like he had more time if him and Kanye like crossed paths. But I feel like they would have been cool.
Which one of his personas do you think would have taken a light into this?
Oh, Ziggy Stardust.
I thought about Ziggy too.
Yeah, Ziggy Stardust for sure. Yeah. Like he was like he would have like, because Ziggy Stardust kind of like played with the more hip music and shit, so it would have worked out.
Yeah. Okay. So RoboCop.
Yeah.
RoboCop we know as the song that kind of soft launched him and Amber Rose.
Well, the video soft launched him and Amber. The song is about Alexis. It was Alexis and it's another girl. Who was the other girl? He dated another girl that was on a reality show. I just forgot her fucking name.
Yeah, I remember that girl.
Yeah, like now I gotta Google it. Kanye West's exes.
Damn, I forget her name, but this was about her too.
He combined like Alexa Pfeiffer, Amber Rose, Kim Kardashian. No, not her. No, then he got all these new people. Nah, man, when he was dating black women, damn it.
I remember her face. She was on a BET reality show.
Yeah. Who was Kanye West?
Let me see. Oh, I gotta look that up now too.
Okay, it was only about Alexis. All right. I thought it was about Shorty that was on reality television show too.
Oh, Brooke.
Her name was Brooke.
Yeah, it was this girl.
What was she on though? Wasn't she on like what was it, One Tree Hill or one of those shows? I don't know. It was,
Fictional show.
oh, my bad.
She was on that show about her.
Yeah, Harlem Heights or some shit.
Not Harlem Heights. It was a reality show.
Yeah, it was a reality show.
Yeah,
Oh, it was called Harlem Heights? Okay.
something like that. But that was her.
Okay.
Yeah, it is this girl. I remember her. I remember they stepped off. And, but yeah, I do remember that era. RoboCop, the video. I think Amber even had the story about
How she met him and everything like that. He wanted her to be around and shit.
Yo. And I remember they stepped out for the first time, and it was like, yo, who is this woman that never speaks with this blonde?
Let me tell you something. The first time I heard Amber Rose speak, I was like, oh shit. Like I just burst out laughing because I was like, wait, I did not expect
I didn't hear her speak until Wiz.
Bro, like I heard her talk before that. Like she spoke what the fuck did happen? It was something that happened at Fashion Night Out and they got interviewed together and she had to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just mad funny. That like like I was like, wait a second. Oh, she hood.
Yeah. Hood as fuck. I knew a girl that dated Amber Rose back then.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
but yeah, RoboCop, you know, it has, it's not my favorite song on here.
I agree. I think it's actually, I don't need to listen to it. I actually kind of skip it.
I skip it because Streetlights is right after it.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, because when I go to this album, I'm already in the feels about something, and this is just going to help me live in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't go to RoboCop. I go to Streetlights. So
yeah,
Streetlights is co-produced by Mr. Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a flawless song.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. The storytelling, it's just, you know, it doesn't try too hard lyrically. The production on it is a highlight for me. It's just great. I love this song.
Yeah, Streetlights, like, because it's about like regret, being depressed, being sad, like longing for a person. So I just really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good, man. And then Bad News kind of heightens those emotions already,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. If you was a nigga that was just like victim blaming and saying that shorty was putting you through the ringer, yes.
Man.
This album was it.
Yeah, bro.
You gaslighting your shorty, making her think that it was her fault. Oh man, this is a great album.
This is like the soundtrack, top tier, shit like that.
Yeah, man.
It's so fucking good.
Unevolved Taurian.
Man. And then See You in My Nightmares, which is a collab that people don't really talk about that much.
I hate this song.
What?
You say the P-U.
Oh, yeah. You think your shit don't stink, but you are
Mrs. P-U. Yeah. Yo, I'll be honest with you. None of the Wayne and Kanye collabs hit for me.
Not even a Lollipop remix?
Lollipop remix was cool.
That was good.
But which other ones? Like, okay, Comfortable, he produced it. I love Comfortable, right?
Comfortable is good. Yeah.
I love Comfortable, but yeah, Kanye's not on it. The Lollipop remix is cool. Kanye's verse was dope, right? But their collabs didn't work, bro. Like, think about it. They recorded.
I didn't really care for Barry Bonds.
So think about it. Yeah, Barry Bonds is not good. They damn near recording the album together during the Carter 3.
Barry Bonds has some of Kanye's best like ratchet.
Oh, Kanye?
I don't enjoy Barry Bonds. I don't like the hook.
Well, Smuckers, you can count that.
But I mean, Smuckers is special to me because that's the story of my little brother telling me how he became a Tyler the Creator fan.
Yeah.
But bro, their songs together aren't that good.
Okay, where it's just them two?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gotta suck together.
I think I don't know, man.
Right. Yeah, now their kids got music together.
But I have a special place in my heart for See You in My Nightmares.
Kanye and Wayne collabs don't really
hit.
They don't hit the way how they at that time. Those two men were the biggest in hip hop.
Yeah,
I just feel like both of those we didn't get like the song that we thought it was going to be.
Okay, that I can agree with. And
then live up to the expectations of who those two were at that time. Now 2008, 2009, like that's the epitome of like Wayne and Kanye making music together is the epitome of Drake and Kendrick making a song together in 2018.
Yeah, facts. Because 07, 08 was theirs.
Yeah.
For sure.
Without a doubt.
You're right. It was undersold, but yeah, I get it. Cold as Winter is the proper closing of this album for me.
Yes. Same.
It's produced by Kanye and No ID. And another really, really somber one. Really, really like this song took me through it.
Yeah, it's hard.
Not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold as Winter is hard for me to finish.
Mm-hmm.
I skip it. I like when it comes, I don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Because it's like we all felt like Miss Donda West, like we knew her.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm really truthful. Like it really makes me emotional. I can't finish that song.
It's a very emotional song. I know for Kanye, it was emotional. And, you know, when you listen to this, it's an experience. Like it takes you through that time of, for me, it's from a personal perspective, but then for him, I know it was just therapeutic.
Right.
Like that's the thing about this art shit too, where it's like, man, you being so open like this,
right,
when you're not even feeling like yourself, you know?
Exactly.
I can respect that.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. And like, it was just knowing like that he's making this song for his mom just fucked me up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and like when I listen to it, this makes me think about that. Like knowing how close they were and everything like that. Like remember when we first got introduced to Kanye West, we thought his dad was like a deadbeat.
Oh yeah.
But his dad was present, just that he lived in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
But like, like everything was about his mom and shit like that. So like, like
that was his angle and that was his anchor.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think about Pinocchio Story?
I hate that shit.
Yeah. It's just so, just shouldn't be it.
Yeah, I hate that. Like when people be like, nah, this is, I just wasn't a fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl had shaking her head. You loved it. I want to be, you be a real boy.
Oh, that's all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm not a fan of it. But I do have so Coldest Winter as a closer, I really like, but I always felt like if you flip it and you put Say You Will at the end and let Welcome to Heartbreak be the opener and let Say You Will be the closer.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Or even Cold as Winter be the closer and Say You Will be after See You in My Nightmares.
Okay. That's true too.
True. Because Cold as Winter does serve as like a good closer to this album.
It does.
We know that we're in the feels off of this album and the subject matter.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of just drives it home. And I think it could have closed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I definitely think that this album deserves more attention and recognition for Kanye in his discography of projects.
I think it gets a lot of blanketed recognition.
Yeah.
I think people credit it because they remember the time, but they don't really get into the music, you know, and how significant that music is.
Right.
You know,
like they don't really give it. Yeah. Like I just feel like it's so influential, like, and it helped mold the sound of like what we're hearing today.
Yeah.
And I think people couldn't wrap their minds around like, yo, what do you mean you're not rapping no more? You're the biggest rapper in the world. What do you mean you don't want to rap? And like people thought like he was never going to rap again. I remember at one point I was like, yo, is he ever going to rap again? Like that was a thing. And you know, just getting that from this project, I thought was really dope.
And I think that's just what happens when shit, you pushing the envelope and you doing some different shit, you just you have to break some brains and just test your fan base, see who's gonna ride out with you.
Right. This album kind of like shifted with rappers that the subject matter they could talk about. It shifted rappers being able to sing and to be accepted. It kind of changed like what Heartbreak could sound like in hip hop. And it changed I think it also changed the relationship between hip hop and R&B. Like I think like this was the beginning of like people like art rappers no longer needing a singer on their tracks. Like whatever, it's like I'll just do it myself, and like you know my pain is going to come through even better.
Yeah, I guess you can say. I mean, there's a good and a bad to that because I think there's some songs that could really benefit from having a feature.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying like I think so. Take an artist like YFN Lucci, right? He like they say like he made street pain because like you know he's singing like you can hear it, and it's like I think for some people because he sings so terribly, and he's hitting those notes. They're like, oh man, you can hear his pain. But that's not his pain. That's him. He just sounds terrible.
That's his voice. But
shout out to Lucy. I love you, Lucy.
But he has a benefit of tying the two together.
Yeah,
it's like, yo, you sound bad, but it ties with your message.
Yeah. You know, and I think like a lot of like you know,
I think sometimes, and I don't know hot take or not, but Mary J. Blige is not the best singer.
Yeah,
but it ties in her message.
Yeah, it does.
So
she can carry a note. As who was it? Shaka Khan.
Mm-hmm.
So Mary J. Blige needs to stop singing it the first thing in the morning.
Oh, I heard about that.
She needs to warm it up.
To warm it up. Yeah, man.
She lost privileges after I saw the Human Nature video with Miles Davis.
Oh, Shaka Khan.
Oh,
Shaka Khan covering Human Nature by Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. She should never get to talk about nobody else covering.
Shaka Khan did a song with with Miles Davis performing Human Nature, and I don't think Miles Davis knew that she was going to sing it that way. That's funny. Yeah. Right. But also one thing I want to talk about is, you know what's crazy? We were supposed to get a good ass job. And we never got it because he scrapped it for
Chance was like, "Oh, we're gonna get it." Yeah. I talked to him, and it's happening.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It never came.
Yeah, that was silly.
That was in the era where Chance was making a lot of things happen low key.
Yeah, he was.
Remember we almost lost SoundCloud.
Yeah,
and he helped. I made a call.
Yeah, he helped it. Yeah,
SoundCloud was good again.
Yo, bro. Yeah, that was crazy. How he went from being so relevant to being irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. That album.
Now he just an extra guy for Richie's Dover.
That album pisses people off. Wait, what?
He just be hanging out with the bitches now.
He hangs out with Karrueche?
And her little group of friends sometimes, yeah.
All right, Sarah. Okay. All right. Like, I'm sorry. My girlfriend keeps like chiming in and like saying stuff and telling us random shit. Interesting shit, but I'm just like, what? All right, we'll talk about this another time.
I mean, I'm probably gonna chop that up. He hangs out with Karrueche? that bit of gossip there.
Right.
Okay. Ratings.
It's difficult with Kanye projects, yo. It's really hard for me with Kanye project.
What are you struggling with this one?
Because you have a Kanye project like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is a classic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 808s and Heartbreaks is not better. They're not better than that.
Mm-hmm.
But I want it like it's all right. I'll just say this. This album is a 4 out of 5 waffles.
Mm-hmm.
This album is very innovative and it's very important. And I feel that way about a lot of Kanye albums, but what this album did, like it was groundbreaking in the sense that it was something that we never heard before from an artist. And I think it's significant because I think that without this album, there's a lot of artists right now who are thriving or who have thrived in the past since its release that wouldn't be here or wouldn't have a career without this project.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's just like that. Like I'm like, it's not a perfect album. It's not a classic album, but it's one of those albums that are like, I think are very of the most innovative albums of some years.
Okay. So are you giving it that rating more so because of its impact than the content, or is it
it's a combination. So the content and the impact, I think, go hand in hand.
Okay.
I think that the content is really good, but the impact is even louder.
Got you. Okay. I would give this album a 4 out of 5 as well. I think it's one of his strongest albums. I think even though it's recognized more for the impact than it is for the music. And I think that's why it kind of is a sleeper low key.
Okay.
Because people know what it's done. People know the lure of Kid Cudi with this album. People know that how Jeezy showed up and showed out on Amazing. People know that Wayne was on this at the height of his career, or the mental space that Kanye was in when he made this album, or the aesthetic of this.
Right.
And I would even say that this album, for the hip hop community, kind of helped stamp how important it was to have eras.
Okay.
You know, you had when I think of this album, I think of Gray and Red. You know, then you fast forward to to Call Me If You Get Lost, I think of Pink and White and Vacations and Luggage, and so like I think this album really stamped that way of thinking, and that's speaking to the impact side of it. But when you look at it structurally, it just flows. It's so seamless, even though we say at the top, right, where we say, I would have moved Say You Will. But it carries into Welcome to Heartbreak.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, it kind of plays like, you ever see those movies? Like, I know with slasher films, like Scream does it a lot, where it'll start you off and then it'll give you the title card, right? It'll show you something big that happens, and then somebody get killed and shit, and then like 10 minutes into the movie, then it shows you the title card of it. I think even Euphoria does it. But if you look at it with that framing of
that's a good. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, if you look at it with that framing, where it's like it plays you into Say You Will, and then Welcome to Heartbreak, it's like, okay, all right, this is an event. We here. We start on this really somber mood, and then we really dive deeper into it on the next song.
Okay.
So I guess it just depends on the framing and how we look at it. But I'll give this a 4 out of 5 for sure. I think it's one of his biggest standouts from that era. Not just era, actually, from his career.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. You could take us home.
Yeah. So if you listen to this album lately, even speaking of this album, didn't he have an anniversary show in LA for this?
He did.
That was 10 years?
At the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, man. I wish I was at that show. That looked like a good time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you listen to this album lately, let us know what you think. If you haven't listened to it lately, we strongly encourage you to revisit. Let us know your thoughts. Share them with us. I'm First Class Regg.
And I'm Taurian and B.
We're out of here.
We'll catch you guys next time. Question. Do you want to save Queen Latifah for another date and we just do the promos?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
We can do that. It's already 8 o'clock.
Okay. No worries. Okay, so the first one is why is 808s and Heartbreaks Kanye's most innovative album, or what is Kanye West's most innovative album?
I think why it is, because it gives us a decision, and it's gonna cause more kerfuffle, hopefully, in the comments, because
all right, works.
We're putting our foot down.
All right, cool. Why is 808s and Heartbreaks Kanye West's most innovative album?
I think because you look at it as the album that continued upon like him establishing an era, right? Not just establishing an era, but the field of emotions. Because you could take an album like College Dropout, Late Registration, and Graduation as him just sticking to themes.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not getting to know him in those themes. And I think 808s was the first one that kind of stripped the themes away and got to know him, like got to unpack what he was going through at the time. So in a way, it's his most personal album.
Right. For me, it's that without it, we wouldn't get a Drake. We wouldn't get a Young Thug. We wouldn't get introduced to a Kid Cudi. We wouldn't get a Juice WRLD. Wayne probably wouldn't have leaned into auto-tune as much without that, right? Like a lot of artists that became prominent over time, we probably wouldn't get. We might not get Travis Scott.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
So that's like my main thing, is that like we wouldn't have gotten a lot of like talented artists that came out. Gunna.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like we wouldn't get that, right? But then also we probably like vulnerability in rap was like a thing, but like it wasn't like heightened like this.
Yeah, and maybe even like we said during the episode, maybe even Future too, right?
Right. Oh yeah, Future too.
We could see how Future would kind of, Future came out in the like maybe 2010.
Yeah.
When he started 2011.
Yeah, 2010.
That failed, and this was 2008. So like I could see Future being inspired by some.
Absolutely, man. Like using like Kanye, when he basically was using auto-tune as emotion,
mm-hmm.
because before that with T-Pain, like he was just kind of doing it, making these crossover pop records.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, especially for like the hood niggas, like they heard this and was like, oh shit, I can get my pain out through this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't sing, but now I can sound like I'm singing. It can be corrected. So I think it helped them, you know, and was able to like generate something. Like there's so many artists now that like probably would be like really good songwriters that have careers now because of autotune.
Yeah, I like that you said that he used it for like the emotional aspect of it, because that's exactly what it was. It was like him admitting to himself, yo, I'm not the strongest singer, but I have these emotions that I want to convey, that I want to get out. And this would probably be the best way to kind of tune my voice to get that out.
Right. And then the and think about it, like he made Good Life with T-Pain, right? And Kanye tells a story that like Michael Jackson heard it, and Michael Jackson was like, who's that singing? Kanye, like, it's me. And he was like, that sounds good. Like Kanye said that, like after that, he was like, he created a monster. He was like, Michael Jackson told me I could sing. Nobody
can fuck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, you know, it's just one of those things.
Yeah. And whereas somebody like T-Pain, who can actually sing,
right,
which is using it as another creative outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like for me and you, like we're in agreement. Like it's Kanye's most innovative album. Like some people might argue about other projects, but I kind of like beg you to I beg to differ. I don't think that there's a project that he has that's more innovative than 808s and Heartbreaks. He might have albums that are better. He might have albums that like sold more. He might have albums that you might like more. But like as far as innovation, 808s and Heartbreaks is it.
Okay. Well, you can use this or not, but I just want to pose a question of what would you say to somebody that says Yeezus is his most innovative compared to this?
I would say to them that 808s and Heartbreaks walked so that Yeezus could run.
Okay.
Like Yeezus is a great example, but I don't think that is more innovative. I don't think it's more innovative than 808s and Heartbreaks, because Kanye, like it was unheard of for rappers to not rap.
Yeah.
And just make an album where they're singing and crooning in that time.
Yeah.
So for me, I say, oh wow, well, that's something that like you would have never thought a rapper would do. Like that for most rappers, that's career suicide.
Yeah, yeah.
At the time. So now it's normalized. So now it's like completely normal. Like sometimes I think it's funny when a person says like, ain't nobody a better rapper in the Future. I'm like, what the fuck is
right?
Like, you know, like I think it's funny. Like I love Future. I think Future's great, but like I'm like you mean like
how old are you?
Yeah, like rap. Like you mean like rap? Like I'd be confused or whatever like that. But that's because 808s and Heartbreaks kind of like made that they made that
okay.
Yeah, made it okay.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yes,
fair.
But yeah, that's it. You know, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Like, you know, I'd love to hear it. Catch you guys next time. Done.